Here are 3 things you need to do to be able to buy a home in today's crazy competitive market. All right, ready? 1, first, know the game you're in. You got to know the game you're in. You got to know what the field looks like. You got to know how it's shaping up around you. So right now in the area I live in, the Puget Sound, we're talking seriously heavily competitive buyer's market. Right now, markets change all the time. In fact, it goes by neighborhood, goes down to each individual offer is a different scenario. But overall, let's just say it's a buyer's market. You need to know how much over asking price a home is likely to go. So in other words, I have clients that are shopping, say at the $400,000 price point. If that's their max, I don't show them houses that are listed for more than $370. Why? Because it's likely to go over. If I showed them a house at $400 and they fell in love with it, they can't get it at $400 and there's no house. They're just unlikely to get it. It just doesn't make sense to start looking at houses at $400 if that's your max in this market. You got to know the game you're in. You got to know what's happening in the market around you so you can look at the appropriate houses. Now, if that $400,000 house was on the market for 12 days, let's go. That's our house, right? I just did that. Just closed on one last week like that. The thing came back on the market. We got it for under asking right away. We just jumped right in and picked it up. So you can find deals like that in a buyer's market. You just have to know the game you're in and know what you're looking for. So, and you don't want to waste a lot of energy shopping at brand new listings that are at your max dollar. No. You should spend your time looking under your max value so that you can, in fact, get the house. And if there's nothing under your max value that's interesting to you, fabulous, great idea. Then sign a 2-year lease somewhere and wait for the market to shift. Stop wasting your own time shopping for houses that are never going to work out. So know the game you're in. Second is pick the right lender. So important. You cannot use a big bank. You cannot use Rocket Mortgage and be competitive in this market. You just can't. You can't. Why? Because they don't close on time and their customer service is atrocious. And no listing agent is going to accept an offer from you with Wells Fargo if they have any other offer to take. That's the way it is. I'm not making this up. I don't have like some vendetta against Wells Fargo. I don't care. Politically, I got a vendetta against Wells Fargo, but I want the best deal for my client. But if I'm a listing agent and you come to me with a Wells Fargo offer, you're on the bottom of the pile. You come to me with a Rocket Mortgage, you're on the bottom of the pile. Why? Because I can't talk to anyone over at Rocket Mortgage. They only work banker's hours and it's an internet thing. I can't interact with them. I don't know how busy their underwriters are. I can't access them. It's craziness. No. You want a local lender. You want someone whose underwriters are here in the city you're buying. So here in Seattle, in Puget Sound area, where the underwriting department knows the lender and the lender knows the underwriter and someone can lean on them to get it done. No USAA, no Navy Federal, no Wells Fargo, no multi-layered big institution. It's critical that you pick the right lender. And the way you would do that is you would ask your realtor, hey, what lender do you recommend? Because there's no kickback coming from the lender to the realtor. There's no money exchanging hands. That's the only reason a realtor would recommend a lender to you is because they get the deals done. Okay, so while Wells Fargo or Chase may promise some woohoo killer interest rate, it's not going to pan out to be significantly, materially less than what you could get from a good lender. Ask your realtor for a referral, okay? Pick the right lender is the second way that you can get, an advantage in this market, or at least avoid the disadvantage. And then the third way, pick the right realtor. Okay, yeah, you got to pick the right realtor. You need a realtor that knows how to negotiate. You pick the realtor that really knows what they're doing, that really can, in fact, win a bidding war. And you can ask them, show me your last 5 or 6 buyers. What'd you do for this one? What'd you do for this one? What'd you do for this one? So that you can compare what'd you do with 3 different realtors. Don't just use the person you found at the open house. Don't just use the Redfin agent that shows up. You don't want a discount agent, right? You want to save $1,200 and you're going to lose 3 houses that you love by using an internet realtor, that's craziness. No, 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 no. You want to find someone who has a track record of winning multiple offer situations. Does it mean they're going to win every one for you? No, it doesn't. But finding someone who has a track record increases your odds to getting that done. And that's really what you want. You want to give yourself an edge in a market. So know the game you're in, pick the right lender, pick the right realtor. If you have questions about that or things you want to know more about, I'm always available for your questions. Aaron Hendon with Christine & Company over at eXp Realty. Talk to you soon.